Warning, there are Season 5 spoilers ahead. You have been warned. You know what? I've been lazy lately. My last video took 2.5 weeks to make and it didn't even hit 8 minutes without the outro. So you know what? This video's going up early. And you want to know why I'm going to try and upload 2 videos in a 3-day span? Do you? Do you? It's because you're worth it. Now then, let's talk about... Wait a minute. That's better. Now, let's talk about the Season 5 Animatic. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't think Comic-Con happened this early in the year. Since last year we got the Animatic about 5 months after Season 3 ended, whereas this Animatic appeared less than 3 months after Season 4 ended. And it kinda shows. Season 5's footage seems a lot earlier in the development stage than Season 4's. Instead of featuring 4 1-minute long clips from 4 different episodes, this year it's just 1 4-minute long clip from what looks like the Season 5 premiere. So they might not have the storyboards done for later episodes like they did in Season 4's Animatic. Now, in the Animatic, the main 6 are meeting up in the throne room of Twi's new castle. Now, the first thing I noticed about the Animatic was that every time a pony sat down, there was an audible ding. I actually hope they take that out in the episode. It's just kind of attention grabbing, like they're trying to say, hey look, the ponies are doing a thing, you see them doing a thing, let me play a little jingle for you every time they do this thing to let you know of the importance of this thing that they are doing that you are seeing. Come on guys, those are the kinds of mistakes you made in the pilot.
There are 6 elements of harmony, but only 5 are known. Kindness, laughter, generosity, honesty, and loyalty.
I don't know, maybe that's just there to produce some auditory sensations in the early parts that don't include Spike's snoring. Anyway, once all 6 ponies sit down, a large circular table bursts from the floor of the castle. And before you say anything, yes, the round table symbolizes equality as there isn't a head to the table, blah blah blah, we heard all this from King Arthur. Moving on. On the surface of the table, a map of Equestria materializes, showing everything down to individual houses. Then their cutie marks start glowing and join together on the map. The main 6 all decide to head to the spot on the map where their cutie marks aligned. When they arrive, they find that the place is just a small settlement with about a dozen houses. Twilight remarks that they should proceed with caution as the settlement might be dangerous, and this actually causes Rainbow to get excited. She actually seems to be more in daredevil mode than cocky mode in this episode, as she actually based her decision to go at all on the fact that there might be danger. Pinkie Pie goes ahead to scout the place out in true Pinkie Pie fashion, and when the main 6 get close to the village, they find that its residents seem to be smiling in a really weird manner, almost like the smiles are forced. And even stranger is the fact that everyone appears to have the same cutie mark, an equal sign. And then the animatic ends before we can find out any more information. So what do I think of this? Honestly, I couldn't be more excited about this. I was planning on doing a video sometime in the future about what I'd want to see in future seasons, and one of my big things was for the main 6 to go on a worldwide friendship tour, now that Twilight is the princess of friendship, spreading the magic of friendship to all corners of Equestria. And now that they have this map taking them to places where they are needed, that looks exactly like what's happening here. Even if they only devote a few episodes this season to that storyline, like what happened with the Keys storyline in Season 4, this will still introduce us to a bunch of new locations and characters, which is something I'm always interested in. This has me hyped. Oh yeah, and Hoofball is canon, and Spike is a fan of it, and so is Big Mac, and Spike apparently keeps track of Hoofball stats, so fantasy Hoofball might be a thing, and this is so up my alley, you don't even know! Although it seems like Fluttershy really doesn't like Hoofball, which really throws off my headcanon about her being a fan of football since Fluttershy wore a football helmet in Dragonshy, but oh well, headcanons were made to be broken. Now unfortunately, that's pretty much all I got about the animatic. However, there was also a panel of MLP staff members that included Jason Theason, Daniel Ingram, Megan McCarthy, Kathy Wesluck, Andrea Libman, and Tara Strong. That also happened at Comic-Con. Now unfortunately, they had to be coy about a lot of things, answering several questions with maybes, and you never knows, but there were a couple of interesting things. For example, they mentioned that there will be an episode about Twilight coping with the loss of her library. Wait, what's going on? Wait, flashback!
We'll probably get an episode down the road about Twilight coping with the loss of the treehouse and the memories that the treehouse created, but then she realizes that she still has those memories and nothing can take them away from her even though the place that the memories happened in is gone. That would make a great moral.
I believe that is what's known in the business as nailing it! Also, Luna might be getting her own episode where she has a nightmare. Might be interesting to see how the Dream Master handles her own dreams, and it could give us a look into her mind and maybe some insight into her past. Again, hyped. But the most interesting thing from the panel was that the 100th episode in the series is going to be a background characters episode. Oh my god, I never thought it would come to this. Now, we need to figure out exactly what they mean by background characters. Are we talking actual background characters like Lyra and Bon Bon, or secondary characters like Cheer Lee and Mayor Mare, or one-off characters like Cranky Doodle or Fancy Pants? I think someone mentioned that Coco Pamel might be in it, so it might be that third category. Plus, if it is actually about the background characters, how similar would their canon portrayal be to their fanon counterparts? Would Carrot Top be called Carrot Top or Golden Harvest? Would Derpy be the town mail carrier? It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, M.A. Larson's coming back for season 5. This is a win for all of us.
Well, that's all I got regarding this stuff, but before we hit the outro, I want to talk real quick about the fan art that I've gotten recently, since there is a lot of it. So real quick, here we go. These first two were given to me for my birthday. First one is from Cat Avenger. I always enjoy her artwork, so thanks a bunch. And the second one is from Brainstormer623. That's about how I'd react in that situation. Then there's this beauty from BuizelCream that just looks amazing. We have this one from Luna Best Princess. That's a cool look for my OC. Shira13 did this one. That just makes my OC look cool as hell. And finally, there's this one from Anime Angel 120. Love the fact that he looks taller in this one. I actually designed him to be taller than most ponies. Anyway, thanks everyone. I love every fan art that comes my way, and I really appreciate it. Hey, thanks for watching. Before I go, tell me, what do you guys want to see from Season 5? Thanks, and I'll see y'all later.